I'm trying to make the most of my time today. It's Saturday when I'm recording this. This is the end of week 10, I want to say. I can actually look this up really quick. I am going to have a look. Yes, week 10 is where we are. That's what we're in right now. I guess that's March 3rd to the 9th, tomorrow being the 9th. Yeah, so today my wife is out of town. She left Thursday morning for a business trip, and that happens quite a bit. I mean, I get left with a bachelor's weekend, I guess. And right now, actually, you're probably hearing some background noise. Right now, I am reorganizing the kitchen because I'm trying to make the most of the time that I have available to me. What I mean is, I have a lot of stuff that I want to do, and one of them was reorganizing the kitchen because we have this great new kitchen cabinet that we bought back in January, I want to say, and it is, well, it's really big for starters. I mean, that's it gives us way more space that we didn't have before, and it's allowing us to reorganize our cabinets, which is great because everything's kind of in a mismatch, all over the place type of thing, and what we had before wasn't working. So yeah, we bought this new cabinet, and now we have all the space. And I did some reorganizing, but I didn't do everything that I wanted to do. So these last 4 days, that's one of the things that I wanted to accomplish. To reorganize the cabinet and the kitchen, get things working and like nice and having everything in their place. So one of those things is we have this huge corner cabinet, and that's where we had a whole bunch of kitchen appliances before. And what we've done is, or what I've done is move the appliances into the big cabinet, and then I've freed up that corner unit, and that's where we're going to put the pantry. So all our baking stuff, probably canned goods, that kind of thing. Yeah. So that's boring. But I have a lot of other things that was on my list, and one of them being I wanted to reorganize, not reorganize. I already mentioned that. One of the shelving units in our closet was basically coming out of the wall. Whoever installed it before we moved into this place, they didn't do a very good job with it. The drywall anchors were coming out of the wall. You could just pull them right out. So I bought some toggle bolts and fixed it up so it's nice and sturdy. So that's something that I wanted to do. I moved around a speaker for our stereo system on a shelf so it's a little more symmetrical with our TV. And yeah, there's that kind of thing. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm recording this on my phone using my Bluetooth headphones. I've done this before. I'm just losing my train of thought here because I'm trying to figure out where to put things. Yeah, so recording a podcast, that's something I haven't done in a while, and I wanted to do. I can't remember the last week that I did it, so it was probably in January. I know that much. Yeah, and I got a PS5 a few weeks ago, so I've been trying to play some video games. But the thing that is the most impressive to me is I was able to do a lot of work on my diamond art project, which I've been working on since the end of 2024. It's almost done. I can probably finish it, but I'm having to limit myself to 20-minute bursts, because if I allow myself to just work on it and nothing else, then I'm going to get lost in it, basically, because it's just easy to just get carried away working on it. So that's something that I could probably finish it tonight, except I'm going out to a friend's birthday party tonight, and I'm gonna have to put it on a pause, because otherwise I'm not going to get anything else done. I think what I'm trying to do right now is just clear some space off of the counter. I don't think I'm going to finish this kitchen reorganizing today, but I am going to clear some space off the counter so that I can actually make food if I want to, and then after that I'm going to probably edit down this podcast and put it online today if I can. Wow, I'm just looking at this. This is just the least organized I could possibly make this. It's such a big cabinet. It's hard to figure out how to place things, but I'll see what I can do. I'll do what I can. But anyway, what else? I feel like there's a lot of other things. I haven't really written very much. I've written in my journal, but that's about it. There's a photography challenge I'm taking part in right now, and this week's assignment was frames. So like taking a picture with framing the subject. And I went out today and I took some pictures, and I have to get them downloaded onto the computer. But what I found was, and I'll try to put a link to this in the show notes, but it's definitely going to be in my written week notes. There's a blog post I read about that was called "The Fear of Being Seen," and this person was writing about how he has no problem photographing like landscapes and animals or whatever, but when it comes to photographing people, he has that fear of being seen. And I kind of relate to that a lot. But for me, it's even worse, because I kind of have that fear of like being seen, but even just taking photos in general, because I don't know, I feel like people are watching me and judging me when I'm taking my photos, so I'm very self-conscious about it. And that's something I need to work on. But nevertheless, it's something that I think about, and I really resonated with the blog post, and I think it's a well-written piece, and I will definitely make sure I provide a link to it, because I don't know, I thought it was helpful, just knowing that someone else feels kind of the same way that I do in some respects. So that was good. But yeah, other than that, I'm just trying to get some game time in on the PS5, because I don't like to play video games all the time while my wife is here, because it's not something she takes part in. So I don't want to bore her. You know what I mean? So I try to limit my video gaming while she's here. So when she's not here, that's when I play the most video games, and I also watch movies that I know she wouldn't enjoy. And one that I watched last night was Woman of the Hour, and I thought it was okay. I gave it 3 stars, but I didn't really enjoy it all that much either, so I know she wouldn't. And then the night before, I watched Asteroid City, and that definitely is something that my wife would not enjoy. It's very quirky, weird, very Wes Anderson, if that helps explain things, and I think for most people it does. So, yeah, I think I've come to the end of this stream of consciousness talking, as I know for sure I've missed some things that I wanted to talk about that I had in my head while I was working on the diamond art project, for example, and I just forgot about them. Oh, see, even right now, I was about to I was about to sign off before mentioning that this weekend I've been listening to CDs in my CD player, the 5 disc player. Just put 5 CDs in, put it on random, and just play them. Play through the first 5 CD set completely. I'm on the second set right now, and I'm probably not going to finish through, through that one. But you never know. This set, I don't know. Sometimes it's weird the way the CD player plays the things on random, because it seems like it gets stuck on. I say it. It gets stuck on one CD and plays several tracks all at once, which is kind of nice in sometimes when you get, like, say, Sloan, for example. I was playing A-Sides Win in the disc changer last night, and you'd get a couple songs in a row, but then I decided to put today the Best of Loverboy CD, and I don't know why I have that or why I even decided to put it in, but it got stuck on several tracks in a row, so I had to skip to the next track and next disc just to get off that for a little bit. Because I mean, 1 or 2 tracks from a CD, it's fine, but I'd rather not get stuck on one CD for like 3 tracks in a row, especially if I'm not really a huge fan of the music like Loverboy. So anyway, that's that. And Friday was Bandcamp Friday, and I pre-ordered Dan Mangan's next album, which is not coming out until May. I pre-ordered the vinyl, so I'll get the digital tracks as well. But I'm probably going to forget in May, like by the time May rolls around, that I bought this album, and I'm going to get in the mail a nice surprise, a cool vinyl gift in the mail. So that's going to be fun in a couple of months. And yeah, so that's it. I think I've exhausted all the topics that I can think of and that I can remember. So I am going to sign off.